Hello and welcome to another Blacklist walkthrough guide. Today we're going to be talking about how to opt a project into one of our open programs. So as a reminder, what we're looking at right now is the Writer dashboard. This is the first thing that you see when you log into your account. When you are ready to opt your project into a program, you'll look right over here in the left-hand navigation panel, and you'll click on the My Programs tab. This will bring you to a list of all of the active programs that we currently have on our website. Now, before we go any further, I want to talk a little bit about how to know when your project is ready to be opted into a program. As long as your project is online, and again, you can always double check the hosting status of a project by finding it in the left-hand navigation panel and then looking at its designation right there. So we can see I have 2 projects that are online and 1 that's listed. So as long as those projects are online, and as long as a project has at least 1 completed or pending evaluation, that means that it meets the universal site requirements needed to opt into a program. Now, the individual program that you're interested might have additional eligibility requirements, in which case you want to make sure that your project kind of hits all of those requirements. But basically, across the site, as long as your project is online at the time that you opt it into the program, and as long as it has at least 1 pending or completed evaluation, that means that it could be eligible to be submitted to a program. All right, so again, we're looking at the My Programs tab. Now let's scroll down to the Blackstone Publishing Novel Initiative. So if I want to opt in one of my manuscripts to this, I'm going to hit the opt-in button, and that's going to take me to the program page itself. Please make sure that you thoroughly review the submission requirements and the submission agreement, as well as all of the information that is included on this program page. We do our best to make sure that you have all of the information available to you that you need to make an informed judgment on whether or not opting your project into any of our active programs makes sense for you, makes sense for your project. But you won't know any of that information if you're not taking the time to really thoroughly look through this. Also in here will be all of the important dates that you need to keep in mind, like the deadline for submitting, as well as a kind of general overview of the consideration timeline. So if you've looked at all of this and you are sure that you want to opt your project in, you will hit the Add or Edit Submissions button. From here, you would see a list of all eligible projects. So because this project is the only manuscript that's online, it's the only project that's showing up. I'm going to click out of this though. So again, over here, I do have 2 manuscripts in my account, but because demo manuscript is listed, it doesn't show up there. So let's click over to that project. I'm going to go to the hosting tab, and then I can activate it to bring it online. And I get a confirmation message right up here. As a reminder, if your project is online, that means it will be charged a monthly hosting fee. So keep that in mind. And if you don't want it to auto-renew at the end of the month and then incur another hosting fee, just make sure you hit off right there. So let's go back to My Programs. And we're going to scroll down to the Blackstone Publishing Initiative. We're going to open that up. Hit the Add or Edit Submissions button because we know that we've already looked at both the requirements and the submission agreements, and we've reviewed all of the information on this page. And now you see that I have 2 projects here because I brought 1 online. For most programs, you can submit multiple projects into consideration, assuming that they're all eligible. But again, that would be information that is in the program description and the requirements there. So I'm going to say that I do want to opt the book into consideration, but maybe not demo manuscript, so I don't need to do anything there. And then finally, I want to acknowledge that I have reviewed all of the agreements and the requirements. I'm going to save the submission. And now up here, I do want to call your attention because I do not have an evaluation connected to this project. I get a notification letting me know that my submission did not go through successfully because I would need an evaluation on this project. But this is kind of how you would do it. If I had an evaluation, we'd get a green success notification up here. Similarly, let's go back to the program page. Now let's say that I want to opt my script into the annual labs. So I'll click opt in. that process looks very much the same. But this is flagging that I need to have a program that meets the format requirements of this program. Because my script is not a feature-length screenplay, my script is a television pilot. So I'm not eligible to add it for consideration here. Neither are the manuscripts that I have in my dashboard eligible. Many of our programs are eligible only for 1 or 2 format types. So again, it's really important that you read through all of the description and requirements for a given program so that you know whether or not your material is a good fit for it. And finally, the last bit of information that I want to call your attention to, let's look at the Tubi and Blacklist Horror Initiative program. Occasionally, our program partners will offer fee waivers. Occasionally, they will be unlimited fee waivers, so any writer who's submitting is eligible for at least one, or there will be limited numbers of fee waivers. So if, let's say, you wanted to opt into a program that is also offering a fee waiver, you would click on Request Fee Waiver instead of Add Submission. This is basically 2 different pathways of opting in, but if you click here on the Add or Edit Submissions one, you do not have the option to also request a fee waiver. But if you request a fee waiver, you will get taken to the request page. Let's say this would probably not be a good explanation, but just to demonstrate it. And then we'd click Continue to Add Project. And then we'd get put into a queue for the fee waiver. You'd either select film or fiction. For this one, we'll do film. The reason that we're seeing this right here is because we did not have a film project in our dashboard. Our system assumes that probably we have a script ready to go that we just need to upload. So that's what's happening right here. It's basically like adding a new project, except it would be tied to a fee waiver. And then if your fee waiver is approved, your project would immediately be opted into consideration for that program. We have pretty extensive FAQs on this topic. If you are interested in learning more, feel free at any point to contact us at support too if you just need a little bit of clarity. Again, you can reach us in this drop-down menu right here, and you'll click Contact Support. All right, that'll do it for this video, and we'll see you on the next one.